Good morning, friends. Today we will be learning the basics of for loop. Okay, as I discussed in the earlier videos, you can clearly see this is the body of the program. Fine. And we have to learn the for loop basics, so we will be focusing only on that. Fine. Now, if I talk about our last examples where we have declared int x variable, y variable, and let's say if I have to repeat something a lot of times, if I use a printf statement again and again, it is going to take a lot of time as well as effort. So to reduce that thing, what we do is we come up with a new concept that is called as for loop. And today we will understand how it works, starting from the very simple example to complicated examples. Fine. So the very first example is, let's say I have to print some statement a number of times. What we will do is we'll use the concept of for loop. So for loop is like this. First of all, you write for and these two brackets, starting bracket, ending bracket. Fine. As I told you in the last videos, if, else if and else, after that you don't put any semicolon. Here also you don't have to put any semicolon. Is it clear to all of you? Yes. Now similarly, as I told you in if and else, we had some curly brackets. Here also we'll be having curly brackets in which we'll be writing whatever statements we have to print. So we'll be writing everything inside it. If there is one statement inside the for loop, then there is no need to write the curly brackets. But we have to explain so many things. So for the time being, I'm writing. Fine. So what we have to do here is, first of all, we will be declaring a variable, let's say I. And now there are three parts in for loop. First part is I. We initialize the value of I with 1. Fine. Then we put semicolon. Then first part is initialization. That is the variable that you have declared. Here I have declared the variable initially. This is what? Declaration. We have also learned this thing in our previous videos. So this is declaration of the variable I. Now I am initializing some value to this. In the last videos, I have initialized as well as declared the variable x. Remember, greater than x. There were two numbers in which we were finding which number is greater, smaller or equal. There I gave the value of x. So that was declaration as well as initialization. But here I have only declared the variable here. I have just declared the variable, but at this part what I am doing is I am initializing the variable I. So I have initialized the variable I with value 1. So the first part is initialization. Second part is your condition. Okay. So let's say I have to print whatever statement is there inside the for loop for 5 times. So I will be less than equal to 5. Means it will be running for 5 times. And we'll see how. And then I will increment the value of I. And the third portion is increment or decrement. Again, I'm explaining you the things. If I talk about this first part, this is the first part. Fine. In this, we do declaration. Whatever variable we have used, we will declare it with some value. In every question, this will vary. It depends on the type of question that we are going to do. Here, this part is declaration. This part is your declaration. So I have to print some statements for 5 times. So I have written it like this. So this is your initialization, and this is increment or decrement. Here we have used incremented operator. Okay. Now what we will do is we'll use printf statement, and let us print. This is \n so that the statements can be in next line. So I am printing India, and we'll see what is the output of this. Control F9. The output is India has been printed 5 times. Similarly, if I change this value, let's say if I change this value to 10, now the same result will be giving you India. India will be printed here for 10 times. Fine. So I hope you got the concept of for loop. For loop is used for repetition of statements. It saves your energy, your time, and in computer science we look for efficient codes. Fine. Now I'll explain you this thing. I hope the things are clear. Similarly, if I write one more statement here, So be careful that C language is case sensitive. If you write something in small, it has to be in small only. Backslash and I write happy. So control F9. Now see, India happy, India happy, India happy. How many times? 10 times India, and after every India happy is written. I can also use it like this. See, instead of backslash n, what I'll do is I'll use backslash t. Backslash t. Okay. So run this and see the difference. So India happy, because I have used backslash t. So it will be in the same line, not in the next line. I hope the things are clear. Fine. Now if I press this option F7, now see what is happening. It will, if the condition is true, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10 times, and then it comes out of the loop. So F7 option, this F7 key actually shows you how the code is working. Fine, and we have clearly seen that the value for I was from 1 to 10. So whatever statements were written inside the for loop were written how many times? Were printed how many times? 10 times, as we have seen. So now we'll be switching to the next program. Thank you so much. Continue करते रहो. Okay, as I told you, coming to the hello friends. Now we'll be learning the second program based on for loop, and for that, as I have told you earlier also, don't write the code again and save it as for2, means second program based on for, and .c is the extension of C programming.